Hey guys, how you doing? Mark here, and in this video I'm going to talk about expectations versus reality. The reality of internet marketing, or marketing anywhere. The internet is just a medium. So your marketing and your promotion of a specific program or a specific service or product or whatever it is, that is we're just using the medium of the internet to do that. A lot of people that I know also use some offline marketing techniques for their online business. No big deal. A lot of times it's effective. A lot of this is just testing and finding out what works and then scaling up from there. So, as you know, I promote big ticket programs. I love big ticket programs. I think they're the fastest way to make the biggest dollar. Um, that doesn't mean it's an overnight um, get rich quick scheme. They're not. This requires work. Okay, so the good news for you is I'm doing a lot of that work right now so that you don't have to. You and the other team members don't necessarily have to go through the same processes that I am. And I'm taking advantage of people that have gone before me as well. So hopefully we're always getting a little bit better product out there as we go. But expectations versus reality. Okay, there's been a lot of marketers out there that have kind of tainted the business for new personnel coming in, new people coming in. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of people that are buying into this hype. $10,000 a week, working only 30 minutes a day. Well, obviously, if you could do that, if that was a real fact, um, we would all be doing it, right? Okay, it's one of those things that's too good to be true. Okay, now that the statement in and of itself doesn't mean it's not possible, but I guarantee you, the person that's working 30 hours a week, or let's just say a couple hours a week, and they're generating $10,000 a week from that 2 hours worth of work, believe me, they've laid down days and days and days and weeks of work ahead of that time. A lot of times, what you do know, or I say that, or they've spent a lot of money getting to that point where they could just go there. Because what you're always doing is, number one, you have your product, your service, your promotion, whatever it is that you're promoting. You're going to have a sales funnel for that promotion. Okay? And then with that sales funnel, you're going to just feed the funnel with all your traffic. Now, your traffic, typically, when you find good traffic sources, you're looking at traffic sources of very targeted individuals for your program. For example, one of the methods that I use, um, for my big ticket programs is I send a bunch of people that are interested in working from home, for example. Home-based business entrepreneurs, home-based business opportunity seekers, whatever. Now, out of that group, I'll send that whole group towards my funnel. Now, within that funnel somewhere, I will typically have a filter. Okay, and that filter, typically in my case, I use applications. Application for training, application for more information, a request for more information, a request for a callback, whatever it may be. Some of you may have seen that. Some of you may have already been through that process. But what I do is I select an application. It's kind of a survey type form. And in that form, I make sure that I spell out exactly what it's going to take. I ask questions like, how much are you willing to spend monthly on your business? How much time are you willing to put into your business? What level you want to come in? I ask very specific questions that further funnels down those prospects coming to my site. So by the time that I have the leads that I'm going to call, the prospects that I'm going to call, they've already gone through this process. Many of them have already eliminated themselves out of the picture, because you wouldn't believe how many people there are out there that actually think that you can come online and not spend hardly anything, but make all this money over here. Well, guys, that's just silly. That's just nonsense. This is a business. Just because we get to dress like this and we get to stay at home and all that does not mean that we don't work, and it doesn't mean that we don't create systems that you would see in real world or offline applications, I guess I should say. Okay, this is still work. It's just a lot better type of work, and we can, because we can set up systems and we can automate this process. Like, for example, this video that I'm making right now, this video will play over and over and over again for however long I keep it up. And whenever I create videos for my sales pages, whenever I create videos for maybe my forms, my opt-in forms, or a webinar, an evergreen type webinar, whatever it may be, maybe it's my training videos, they're going to be up for years and at least a few months, no matter what. And so once you create that content and once you put it out there, yes, you can automate the process. And then, yes, of course, then it only takes a few hours a week to start generating results. Because what I'll do is I'll set up a whole process that may take me a week, may take me 2 weeks, may take me a month. Depends on how complicated the process is, the sales funnel. And then I'll send people to that sales funnel. Now, sending people to the funnel, because I use a lot of pay-per-click advertising through Facebook advertising or whatever, or I pay for different lists or whatever to generate my traffic. Yeah, I can get a few thousand people in here a week, but they're going through a system that took me maybe a month to 6 weeks to develop and to. Now, for example, my training site. My training site is constantly under development. And the reason why is because we're always updating that information. And, so there you go. So back to the expectations versus real world. If you have an expectation of coming online and just because you're online, everything's going to be easy and simple, guys, give it up. It's not going to happen. That's not the way that it works. Yes, once you set up your systems, you can automate the process. But believe me, even after you set up the systems, you're going to want to do your testing. So I do a lot of testing. I want to see what works best for me. What traffic source works best for me? What colors in the background I use for my opt-in forms? Maybe an image that works better than another. Maybe I have wording in there. For example, I know in my on my opt-in page, free video. See how this simple and easy opportunity is generating $500 to $1,500 a day on autopilot. Now that sounds very hyped up, but actually, whenever you explain the process, it's not. And you can create $500 to $1,500 a day or more. I know people that do a lot more than that. But the average person, their perspective is, oh, okay, all I have to do is come on and I can just work a few hours a day and make all this money. No. Now, one of the things that I did say early on in this video is you, as a team member with the Elite Marketing Systems Group, you get to take advantage of the work that we've already done, that I've already done, that some other team members have done. And that advantage is we already have some of these videos and these systems in place, and you can borrow from that. You can take from that to create your own system. Guys, that's the whole point of the team. Okay? So now, coming in still with that, don't have the expectation, the unrealistic expectation, that it's just going to be easy, that somebody else is going to do everything for you, because that is not the case. And to be quite frank with you, if you're one of those people that thinks somebody else is going to do all the work, I'm not really interested in working with you. Okay? I'm just like you. I want that internet lifestyle. I enjoy it. I have other businesses to run. I have other things to do. So 100% of my focus isn't here. It's spread out through different sources of income for myself. And so hopefully you're going to be in that same place. But guys, I'm here to tell you that there is no easier way to make money than setting up these systems online. Once you know how to do it, and that's key, you've got to know how to do it. So guys, make sure that you pay attention to my video channel here. And I don't know if you're watching this video on a video channel or if it's come out through an email. But what I'll do is I'll put a link in for the video channel. If you're receiving this in an email, I'll put a link in there for our channel. Make sure that you stay tuned. I'm really trying to get this thing, our training site, up and running. Training is free for team members. Now, to be a team member, what does that mean? That means you're going to join the business opportunity that we're promoting, and it doesn't matter. I have a variety of them, and it does not matter which one you join, at what level you join, does not matter. You're going to have access to our free training. Now, for those of you that are not members, what we will do is we will have a 7-day trial membership set up for $1, and at day 8 we will start charging you monthly $38 a month for our opportunity. And so, and that's the opportunity just to learn how to do this stuff. Guys, you've got to know how to do it. 38 bucks is nothing. It's just over $1 a day for training. You can learn to make thousands of dollars a day if you get the right training, and that's what we aim to do here. We aim to help everybody come online, and we really want to show you how to do this stuff. This is not some ploy, you know, for something else. I mean, granted, I'm going to reward people that sign up with me in business with the opportunity of a free membership, but that doesn't mean that you have to do it that way. But it is valuable information, so I do charge for it accordingly. Now, with that said, guys, just make sure that whenever you're coming online, whenever you're looking at a program, kind of weed through the hype. One of the best things to do, and one of the things that I always recommend people do, is to call the marketer. Now, if you don't have access to that marketer, something's wrong, or at least access to a coach, to a team member or something. Something's not right there. You need to be able to have that access to that team member. For example, for me, I always put my phone number out there, and I'll do it right now. It's 254-631-9396. That is my cell phone. My cell phone is right here. You can call me on my cell phone, and I will answer it 9 times out of 10, or maybe at least 7 times out of 10. But if you leave a message, I will get back with you. Now, there have been times, I will just admit this, there have been times when I've had so many people call that I just can't get back to them. I can't get back to those calls or the emails or whatever. So typically what I will do is I will blast out an email with some information, or I make a video like this one to answer questions. But I will always somehow get back with you. Typically I'll call you back, but if I cannot do that, there will be another way that I do that. So guys, that is the #1 way that you can find out if people are genuine or real. Give me a call. I'll also send I'll also read your emails. Go ahead and send your emails to mark@cashdelivereddaily.com. That's a good email address for me. And guys, you know, I don't know what else to tell you. You know, make the decision to do something good for yourself. Make the decision to change your lifestyle for the better, change your life for the better, help your family out, whatever it may be. Figure out what it is that you need that motivates you to take that action. Get out there, take that action, move forward. Guys, we're excited. It's all going to work out. But you have to know that we're just real people. We're ordinary people too. And I'm really stoked that you're here, that you're watching this, and I'm here to tell you we are going to see this thing through. And if you want to see it through too, if you want to see things good in your life, if you want to see that $10,000 a week or $10,000 a month, wherever your goals are, it really doesn't matter. Then guys, sign up with us, and we'll go from there. And so like I said, I'm just promoting the big ticket items right now. I've thought about putting in another program that's kind of a mid-level program for people, but to be honest with you, I think my lowest program right now is about $500 to get involved with. And you know, if you don't have a $500 or $1,000 that you're wanting to invest in a business, my best advice really is that you need to get out there and you need to save some money. Now, I'm looking for systems that I think I found one that's about a $250 entry level. But understand, you still need money to market. I'm not going to sit here and say that you can't do it for free, but there is no such thing as free. If it's free, then you're going to be putting in a ton of time writing articles, creating blogs, whatever it may be. So um, just remember that. Keep that in mind too. So once again, keep your feet nailed to the floor. Okay, keep your expectations realistic. The best thing for you to do, give me a call, give someone a call, talk to them about how it really is. And guys, it's still very good compared to everything else. So, I'm super excited. You're going to be able to see things with our training. That's what I'm really excited about. Is you're going to be able to see things, how we do things step by step. So I'm really excited about that. Don't have anything else for this video. Don't have anything else for this week. Just like I said, aim for the stars, aim high, but keep your feet on the floor, keep your feet on the ground. Stay grounded, and take care. Have a great day. Have a great week. I'll see you at the top.